Hi, and welcome to Popeye Hill. On May the 12th, Marcy and I took the pool cover off. As you can see, there's a lot of green sediment on the bottom of the pool. Where does that come from? The bulk of that is dust that had settled there since the previous September when we closed the pool and put the cover on. Here's an illustration of the dust settlement process. You can pause the video if you want to look at that closer. So it's time to get the pool equipment ready. Here I am attaching the drain hose from the regulator. If you're wondering about the green color, that's algae in the dust of the pool. And now it's time to assemble the vacuum equipment. The first thing I'm going to do is insert the adapter into the bottom of the skimmer box. The adapter allows me to connect the hose directly to the skimmer box drain outlet. Now we'll put the sectional hose together. And then attach the vacuum head to the hose. And attach the pole to the vacuum head, and then that part's done. Now we'll get ready to connect the hose to the pool. So I'll take the vacuum down to the other end of the pool and then come back up and feed the hose in through the opening and attach it to the adapter. Pay attention to what's going on behind me. The vacuum decided to slip into the pool. So I grab the hose, pull the vacuum back up, get things set up, and we're good to go. Now back up at the pool equipment, I need to set the valve to waste. The waste setting flushes the water out of the pool but does not go through the sand filter. Now I start up the pump and it's working correctly, but I see a couple leaks on the valve. I'll have to fix them later. I'll cover that in another video. Back at the pool, I begin the vacuuming process. It looks a lot more arduous than it really is. It just takes time and patience. Now that you can see the bottom, check how clear the water actually is. Do you remember that hose I connected to the valve earlier? Well, here it is at work. I'll continue my vacuuming on this first go round and get as much as I can. Now it's time to deal with the algae that remains in the pool water. I tested the pool water and found out that the pH and the total alkalinity was way too high, so I had to lower that. So I used muriatic acid to get those under control. Then I got the chlorinator working. And added algicide. While the pool chemicals were doing their job, I kept the valve set to recirculate. The pool started to clear pretty quickly. Here we are 3 days later. Looking even better by June the 1st. That's it for this video. Next video, we'll make this pool swim ready. Thanks for watching.